So as you know, I've been making these Overwatch videos for a bit of time, let's say about a month or so, right? And it occurred to me that I've never done support. And don't get me wrong, support is a very crucial role to play, especially if you want to win your games. But for some weird reason, I just never really played support, and I guess it really does have to do with the fact that we have like 20 to 30 DPS heroes and we barely have any supports. But anyways, nevertheless, I am doing probably the current best support to use in this meta, and that being Kiriko. And we're spectating probably the best Kiriko there is, a Kiriko one-trick main insane beast, whatever you want to call him, mL7. This guy has insane mechanics on the Kiriko, mainly with his movement. I'm honestly kind of surprised his hand isn't broken by just how much he twitches it and moves it around. But anyways, nevertheless, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the recent support. I mean, the channel's been doing so well, and I've only been doing this for about a month, so I just want to say thank you guys so much. And if you guys are new, definitely do consider subscribing and checking out my previous videos. I've been uploading these pretty much daily now, and I'm trying to keep the streak going, so any support is appreciated. And let's continue on with the video. So first, I'm gonna just begin by stating this very important matter, which a lot of support mains in Overwatch know, but a lot of Overwatch players and players in general don't really pay attention to. And look at the name of mL7 over here, right? So his name is not a healer, right? Or not the healer. And there's something you need to understand is that when it comes to Overwatch, there isn't a healer role, right? So it's called support for a reason, and that's mainly because the primary goal of this role is to provide utility, damage, and healing for your team. It's not just healing. So if all you're doing is healing, you're playing support wrong, and honestly, that's probably one of the main reasons why you're not actually climbing or raking up, right? So you definitely do want to do damage, and specifically on Kiriko, you definitely want to do the most damage on that hero when it comes to other supports. Now, for example, you have healers, or sorry, supports like Mercy, and in that case, you're not going to be doing any damage, obviously. I mean, you could with your pistol, but that's not your primary role. Your movement then becomes the primary focus. But I want you guys to pay attention to this. Supports in Overwatch provide utility more than healing, and obviously when your teammates need healing, then you do provide that healing. Same case with Lucio, for example. You want to make sure you're providing speed boost more than you are healing, and that's the primary value that Lucio provides. But anyways, nevertheless, let's continue on with Kiriko here. So generally speaking, Kiriko's kit is a dive meta enabler, right? And I talk about this a lot in my channel. What this means is basically she is the primary support you want to have in your team if you want to dive the backline of the enemy team as fast as possible, while still having the safety net behind Suzu. So once you dive in, if you're caught off position or if you're caught by a bad angle, you're able to get Suzu'd by Kiriko, and there you go. That mistake isn't punished as hard as it could have been. So that's typically what you want to do with a Kiriko, is you want to dive as far in as possible. Make sure you're careful with your peaks and throwing out those kunai knives, right? So typically speaking, what I've said before on my videos is that you want to make sure you do a 40-60 split, right? Make sure you're healing 40% of the time and doing damage 60% of the time. Whenever your teammates are in need of Suzu healing or for you to teleport in to help them out, you want to be throwing kunai knives to do damage. And something a lot of people underestimate, the ability of Kiriko to actually take down enemy targets. I don't know if you guys know this, but with the recent change after the release of Overwatch 2, her headshot damage does triple damage. So if you get lucky and you're able to land those clean, crisp hits on the head, you can surprise a lot of people and catch them off guard and just obliterate them. And then last but not least, I want to go over Kiriko's ult because I think it's misunderstood by a lot of people. The first thing you need to understand is this ult is probably one of, if not the most powerful ult in the game that you definitely do not want to waste, and be careful with your placement. And whenever you want to use it, make sure your teammates know, because it's one of those ults where as long as your teammates are aware that it's going down, and when it's going down, the value of it is multiplied exponentially, right? Not linearly. Meaning that the more teammates know on your team that you're about to drop it, the more exponentially well you'll do in that team fight. For example, a Reaper might go in your ult, and he doesn't even have to have Death Blossom up, which would be huge, of course, right? But as long as he's going in, spamming his hits, getting that lifesteal, and his attack rate is increased, because obviously he does a lot of damage up close and also lifesteals from the damage, his value also shoots through the roof, right? So make sure your teammates are jumping in there using proper value of it. And typically what you see a lot of top tier players in Grandmaster do, similar to mL7 lobbies here, or even the Overwatch League playoffs, etc., is as soon as a Kiriko on your team drops her ult, the Kiriko on the enemy team also drops her ult. So that's basically a counter ult, and you see them do this a lot just because, for example, if they want to use it, I'm going to use it too, and basically negate that differentiation. And now we are both basically flying over the screen, having a lot of insane damage. So keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up all the tips I wanted to give you on Kiriko. Once again, a very fun hero. Definitely play her. And I'm not gonna lie to you, seeing all these clips by mL7 definitely want to make me play her as well. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying this style of videos. I want to mix in the highlights with the commentary, with the tips. do something that's not really done on YouTube because I want to mix it up. You know, you guys probably see these videos a lot on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for all the recent support and enjoy the rest of the video.
Let me go behind, try to look for a kill. Monkey low, monkey low. She's blue, careful. I'm gonna get out of here, dude. He dashed to me, he's gonna get a kill. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Under my protection.
Have to reload that. It is winnable. We're just like in a 3 versus 2 guy now, I think.
Let the Kitsune guide you. This ends now.
Carl spamming as much as I can. She's charged up. We get a kill there. Kill monkey. Oh, is he fine? Kill monkey, kill him. He can't go in. Can you dive top right, Diva? Maybe kill. Suzu. Gotta get out. He has dash for me. I mean, Diva's just throwing everything at me. We got a beat out for 1 ultimate. Fine. Too slow. Good kill. Let's take the baby Diva. Nice. Let's get a Diva on point. Kiriko's alive, so I'm careful about the flank. Guard spamming always. I can stay on point and then TP to wherever we're gonna play from. I have an ultimate as well. 1k channel points. Enjoy your big ass investment there, Akoto. I'm gonna pop the ultimate super fast. The second I get it. Even if it's a bad one, I don't even care right now. I don't want to give them any space whatsoever. Was afraid of Sojourn dying there. Use the TP to dodge. Ana's playing with ultimate. I think she's top actually. Is the last fight? We gotta touch. Can Diva touch? Diva has to touch. I cannot even reload this.
mL7 party, mL7 party, mL7 party, mL7 party, mL7.
Why isn't Cassie even shooting? Yeah, put the top left. I have to go and fight.
Come to me for healing. Get some healing.
We need an opening. That's the headshot. That might be the opening. Both of them are dead. Oh, they're not dead. Oh, we got lucky, Doug. And he's dead. We need an opening. Be back to the Diva. I can't. Okay, I got out. Perfect. Woo! We're getting the headshot, but that's about it. Fuck my ultimate Diva if you can.
Draw strength from nature.
We just edge. I'm gonna get dived. Yeah, no way. Can't do anything here. Don't even let them in.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Nice. Oh, Diva kinda too deep, Doug. Nice. We're getting them kills. She couldn't ult, I think.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
He's just trying to touch.
I've got you.
GG.
Cool.
Good game.